These men. Not be the team's. As we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect to think them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward. And boy, we are excited to see them.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox in the backcourt with Herter to his side. Sabonis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Murray in at the 3 spot.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Fox, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And the dunk by Towers.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Murray. McGee sets the pick for Herter. Stolen by McDaniels. Outside Edwards. And he goes big with the dunk right over Keegan Murray.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success. He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State. Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland and one of the best people in the league as well.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Sabonis' screen on Conley. Fox from outside. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Five on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. McDaniels. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
McGee sets the pick for Fox. Right wing. Wide open look here for Murray. The kick out to Sabonis. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Herter's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Kings. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Fox passes to Herter. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Herter's got 9.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 2. Here's Murray. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. And the shot goes in.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end. Don't sleep on the big man now. Domantas Sabonis can be effective in catch and shoot.
Outside Conley. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. He gets it in there. 13 points for Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Here's Fox. The kick out to Sabonis. Murray outside. McGee sets the pick for Murray. A shake. Shoots the three. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And love the focus from Murray. He wants to make the most of his opportunities.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Towns. And the basket is good.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And it's Fox with the jam.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
And a high. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Reed. Then it's Troy Brown. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Len. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Len's got his first points in this one. Minnesota in the lead. Now here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. It's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Reed gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Len sets a screen for Monk to the inside. And there's a foul called on Nas. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
The previous play is under review.
Fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Mitchell. There are many ways to build a team, as we know, Doris. Do you prefer building around a star or a more team-based approach?
I think, Kevin, what we have learned unequivocally is that it is not just about collecting talent. Certainly, you need star players to win in the NBA. But so much of this is about how do the pieces fit around. There is a reason it is a team sport, Kevin. Don't overlook the role players around those stars.
Brown finds Reed. Just 5 to shoot. Milton wide open. He fires. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Sacramento's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Out to the right wing. Here's Vezenkov. Cans it from downtown. Vezenkov's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Over to the wing. Back to Len. Reed with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Anderson outside. Inside. Now here's Reed. Guarded by Len. Len with the block.
You see the agility of Alex Len in good position for the spot.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. A shot by Milton, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Len down low. Brown on him. The Timberwolves trail. Rebound by Mitchell. Sacramento's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
The kick out to Anderson. There's Brown with the 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Kings leading now by 4. In the corner, it's Monk. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Driving the lane. A shot by Milton, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Sacramento. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. In the corner, it's Monk. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
McGee sets the pick for Fox. The kick out to Sabonis. And here's Herter outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Herter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings. Out left to the wing. Fox against Conley. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Fox against Conley. Fox kicks to Herter. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Edwards looking it over. The kick out to Towns. It's good. And it's 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Sacramento up. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 4-point game on the court for Sacramento. Fox in the backcourt with Herter to his side. McGee out there with Sabonis, and it's Murray in its small forward.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
Fox goes in, lays it up, and banks it in.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. Boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. For the tie, and Towns finishes inside. Towns has got 8 points.
You can see the defense always wants to hold contact with Karl Anthony Towns. Just great concentration on the shot.
Stolen by Conley. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
So the Kings called timeout. They're first. The Kings trailing. Fox feeling it out a bit. Herter on the wing. Takes a three. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Conley against Fox. Outside for Murray. Now here's Herter. Guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Sabonis, Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And last season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
And they repeated as division champs back in 02.
Wow!
Young fella. Yeah, Fox is a dependable defender, always active, and he's really smart in terms of his anticipation and using those hands to come up with steals.
Back to Edwards. Outside, Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
And Towns drops them both. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Murray, good.
And Murray makes that catch-and-shoot jumper look much easier than it actually is.
Edwards inside. Murray on him. Now here's McDaniel. Guarded by Fox. That one falls.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Fox passes to Murray. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Fox goes in. Herter against Edwards. Herter kicks to Fox. Passes it to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You gotta love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Conley gets the bucket.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Yes, and The foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
The Timberwolves have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Out to Conley from downtown. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now, here's Monk. Still yet to score. Lyles a screen on Edwards. Monk, the pass to Lyles. Shoots over McDaniel. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. They've leaned on him for offense, and he has. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Reed is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Brown. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And Monk is an interesting player. A combo guard with fantastic scoring potential. Quick on both ends of the floor.
And Monk drops them both. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Down low. Alexander Walker passes to Milton. Into the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Milton's got his first points of the game.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
Mitchell against Milton. And the layup's good off the glass. Milton's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Mitchell against Milton. Here's Monk. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Lyles.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Towns kicks to Edwards. Takes it inside. And it's sent back by Sabonis. The second chance effort. Edwards drives in. And it's good on the layup. And that's now 25 points for Anthony Edwards. Fox against Conley. Fox passes to Herter. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Conley against Fox. Now here's Herter. He's guarded closely. Sabonis finds Murray. Pocket 6. He takes it in. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket.
but on that one, they were there.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
Murray right side. Now here's Herter. McDaniels defending. Sabonis kicks to McGee. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Huge turnover. And really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
A kick out to Towns. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, but thus far, it's paying off.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
For three, Edwards. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Stolen by McDaniels. Money!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Fox against Conley. Fox kicks to Herter. Pass to Sabonis. Murray left side. Kings moving the ball around. Outside, Sabonis. Over Edwards. The kick out to Fox. The pass to Herter. Sabonis sets the pick for Herter. To the middle. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Probably a little. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For
ball movement, and you can see that by looking at their assist numbers. And when they're passing like they are, the game is much more fun and more involved for not just the players, but the fans.
Now Atlanta's starting five. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Okongwu at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Hunter in at small forward. So it's Minnesota now. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Gobert. Soft touch off the glass.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Young against Conley. Outside Murray. Outside Hunter. Inside. 4 on the clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
You know, when DeJounte Murray was traded for a multitude of first-round picks, it certainly came at a price, Brent.
Yeah, it feels like the cost to acquire young, talented players in this league continues to go up. And that said, DeJounte Murray is a legit NBA All-Star. It feels like he still has a lot of room to grow.
Here's Young, following the score by Minnesota. Down low. Okongwu finds Young. Oh, and Towns with the block.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Murray electric that time, playing above the rim.
And Towns has got the ball here for the T-Wolves. It's McDaniels on the wing. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Conley. Ooh, excellent D there from Young.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
And it's Okongwu off the drive. Young can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. For 3, Conley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Murray against Edwards. Back to Young. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. And here's Hunter for 3. That shot off the mark. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
And the focus never broke there for Edwards.
And here's Okongwu for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Conley looking for an opening. 1:49 left in the first quarter here. It's Edwards with a drive. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Young misses.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Murray against Edwards. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's McDaniels. Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Even though Conley is older, he's still really fast, using that speed well to draw the foul on the drive.
Both shots good from the strike. Here's Young. Right side Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's Murray. Oh, and Towns with the block. Conley on the attack. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Over Young. The shot by Conley. No good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Young misses. The kick out to Conley. Three-pointer. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 12. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. And for the past few seasons, the Hawks have been driven by their offense, Brent.
And they really have done a nice job of finding some wing scoring to complement what it is they've gotten from the guard position. And they put an emphasis on the three-point line. They made a coaching change, and that philosophy is also helping lead them to be a more potent offense night after night.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return into contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yep, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. Knocked away. Stolen by Mills. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Hauled in by Brown. Minnesota in the lead. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And finished off by Anderson.
Anderson, he excels when he plays in the open court like that and has a chance to make a good decision.
Outside Bogdanovich. On target from range. Bogdanovich has got 6.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now here's Reid. He's covered closely. Here's Alexander Walker. There's the block. And they get it back. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. And he drives in. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Alexander Walker's got his first basket.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Bay finds Bogdanovich. Back to Bay. Banked it in off the glass.
Ending up with a close look. That's a great trip down the floor from Saddiq Bey.
Here's Alexander Walker. And with players like Moran and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out a foot, Grant?
You know, BA, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, BA, they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Here's Reid. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And that's a nice pass from Bey, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Incredible. I mean, this is the NBA. The defense needs to be much better.
He doesn't slam it often, but the D can't take him lightly, or he will.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
And Minnesota calls time here. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Clock is at 3. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Bay. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
I like seeing Bay active on the inside, attracting the defense's attention in the process.
How about Sadiq Bey? A guy who's growing into a floor spacing threat now, Brent.
Yeah, incredibly focused BA on developing those skills to be a sniper at the three-point line. He wants to stretch the floor out, and he has to do that consistently by knocking down shots.
And when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, Brent, their entire 22-23 season seemed to be a win-one, lose-one scenario.
Yeah, a bit of a toss-up there, finishing 41-41. They made a coaching change, and with that comes a philosophical one, so you're making that adjustment. But the Hawks just never found their rhythm. You think with this off-season and retooling just a little bit, that this team comes in composed with the goal in mind that they're going to be competitive this year and see if they can get beyond that first-round exit from last year.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Stolen by Conley. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
One of the best two-way points in the world. Conley reads the game just so well.
Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
McDaniels can't hit. Here's Murray. Young from long range. The shot, no good. Oh, he's clobbered, and he'll get 3 shots at the line. That one on Capella.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Good on the second one. And he can't make it 3 for 3. And that concludes the first half. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 9. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Okongwu at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the 1. Young, the pass to Hunter. That's in! Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Edwards. Hunter with the rebound. Well, the Hawks shooting a nice 50% for the game. Right side Murray. Over McDaniels. Murray, no good.
practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
The kick out to Edwards. Shot is up. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. Hunter, good.
Well, Hunter getting out in transition, finds some space, and then finishes around the rim.
Murray against Edwards. Over to the wing. Releases. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Edwards. Edwards has got 3 assists now in this one. Murray from outside. McDaniels with the rebound for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Timeout.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Down by 12. Murray finds Young. Back to Murray. Pass to Okongwu. Young with it. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, Trey taking it himself.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
It's Edwards with a drive. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Well, Brent, every time we get to see DeAndre Hunter, I'm always impressed by his athleticism.
Isn't it curious, BA, how quietly DeAndre goes about his business out there? Just a slasher, doesn't demand anything offensively, and then coaches rely on that otherworldly defense. What a great asset to have. Capella out there defensively, battling, trying to make an impact on that end of the floor.
Hunter, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Double team on Towns. The kick out to Conley. Lets it go from deep. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. Murray passes to Capella. Capella, screen on Edwards. Murray from outside. The putback. And no good. The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Edwards can't hit.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. That's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
For 3, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Minnesota has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. The Hawks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Pass to Young. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Capella, the pass to Young. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. The Hawks need to get one up here.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
No problems knocking that one down. Conley's got 14 points now in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul. And stolen by Bay. And now the Hawks on the break. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
He's perfect from the line this time. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. And a missed layup. And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Kyle Anderson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Brown in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The Hawks trailing. Griffin in the post, defended by Brown. Pass to Fernando. And here's Mills for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is some of what he does best. Mills can shoot from downtown.
Minnesota has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Here's Milton. Sends it down right in his face.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Conley finds McDaniels. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Capella, he's checked in for Fernando. Okongwu comes in for Bay. Murray's checked in for Griffin. And it's Trae Young in for Mills. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him. Fernando's checked in for Okongwu. Here's Edwards into the lane. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
The focus Edwards has, I mean, being able to still drain the shot despite aggressive coverage.
Here's Bogdanovic. The ball's knocked loose. Here's the break.
Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Murray from outside. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
Great to see Bogdanovic in this kind of rhythm as a young player, showing he's capable of carrying the load.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And now the Hawks on the break. Bogdanovic with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:58 left in the fourth. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And up the floor again for the Timberwolves. They're running. And the finish on the break with the slam.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
A minute and a half left in the final quarter. Conley against Young, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his third foul so far. Here's Conley. Gobert finds Edwards. Over Murray. And that one's long. Time running out for the Hawks. Young, the pass to Capella. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Offensive rebound.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
His competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Conley with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Stolen by Capella.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Now, that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Tipped.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin. Woo-hoo, not many better players late in games than Trae Young.
Edwards with it. With the drive. Yes!
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
Back to Murray. This would tie it, and he hits it! Oh, but hang on now. Hold everything. The officials for a review of the last second buzzer beater. Boy, this game hangs in the balance of this review now. And no, the basket will not count. This game is over.
Oh my, talk about a heartbreaking loss. You just nailed the amazing buzzer beater, and then it's taken away.
good one on our hands tonight. Two teams that rely on their offense. We're sure to see some fireworks in this one.
I love these matchups. Both teams know who they are, and they're going to go right at you with all of their firepower and see if you can stop them.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Hunter in at small forward. Now Fox. After the missed three from Trae Young. Fox against Young. The kick out to Sabonis. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Murray. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
Such a talented passer at his position. Sabonis is all about making winning plays.
Young looking it over. To the right side. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
There's that athleticism we talk about with Murray, a point guard with major bounce.
Outside, Fox. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now, here is Young. Puts up a 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Quick start for the Kings in this one. 4-point game. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Murray against Herter. Murray, no good. Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Herter passes to Sabonis. It's good.
What a finish by Sabonis. Through a little contact, too. I like it.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Murray. After the miss from Trae Young, Murray kicks to Fox. Fox is double, and Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Sabonis' screen on Murray. Fox passes to Murray. 6 to shoot. Back to Fox.
Spends just as much time working on his defense. Paid off for Murray right there.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
Here's Fox. He's got 5. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Murray.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Fox against Murray. Outside for Murray. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Herter finds Fox. Fox is double. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Here's McGee. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Outside for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 11 points for DeJounte Murray.
A bigger point guard is 6'4". Murray has no issue scoring inside.
Murray right side. Back to Fox. This is it to Sabonis. McGee to the wing right side. Outside Sabonis. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And stolen by Murray. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Kings ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Harrison Barnes is out there with Monk. Then it's Alex Len. Then it's Trey Lyons. And it's Vezenkov in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Len, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len. The Hawks trail it. Hey, Richard, how about Mike Brown and these Kings and what they did in the 22-23 season? Wow.
Everyone was talking about the super teams. Meanwhile, the Kings were in the West and were atop the standings for most of the season. As they say in Sacramento, light that beam.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Lyles kicks to Monk. 5 to shoot. And the 3 ball is good.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
The 3 from Mills. Good on the triple. Mills has got 5 now.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
This is his first free throw of the game. And Monk drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks. Such a wide open look. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
And with Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Now, here's Monk. He's covered closely. Lyles with a wide open look. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Talk about the value, Richard, of having a player like Harrison Barnes on your roster. It's immense.
He's a steady veteran who finds multiple ways to impact the game. It sets the tone for the rest of the guys out there. They know they have to work as hard as he does.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Barnes outside. He kicks it to Monk. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
He dishes it to Len. And then Len slams it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Bay gets the bucket. Bay's got his first basket.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Griffin against Monk. To the paint. The dish to Len. Nobody near Barnes. And another 3 for Sacramento. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Outside for Griffin. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
The pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And here's Mills for 3. Connects from three-point range. Mills has got 10 points in the game.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Len passes to Lyles. Len with a screen on Bay. Lyles kicks to Monk. Back to Lyles. Bay with the double team. Sacramento moving it around. Lyles no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Bay throws it down.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room.
The previous play is underway.
Shot off in time.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
38.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Mills out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then it's Griffin. And it's Fernando in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Kings trail by 5. In the corner, Murray with it from deep. And another three for Sacramento.
Oh, I could almost hear Murray say, oh, you hit a three? Let me match that real quick.
Atlanta calls timeout. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
And talking about a player like Keegan Murray, it's hard not to be excited about this young man's future.
A 6'8" small forward, and you know how important wing depth is in the league right now. He can really shoot it from deep. He's definitely a player you're going to want to watch moving forward.
Fox against Murray. In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Fox. Inside. Here's McGee. The kick out to Fox. Clock is at 3. Lets a floater go. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Murray. Off target at the rim. Okongwu against McGee. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Murray looking around. Pass to Young. Three-pointer. Another three for Atlanta.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olney. David?
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Herder passes to Murray. Outside, Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 5. Passes to Hunter. High, arcing shot. Sacramento's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Outside, Sabonis. No good from outside. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Murray against Hunter. Murray, the pass to Sabonis. Outside for Murray. 1:30 left to play in the third. Clock at 6. McGee is screen on Murray. And that one drops. Fox has got 9 points here in the second half.
The teardrop from De'Aaron, a shot that perfectly suits his game.
Young with no one around. Again, the Hawks score. So it's Sacramento now. 7-point differential. Murray against Fox. McGee in the corner. Outside, Fox. Sabonis kicks to Fox. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Just doing his job. Sabonis is there to snag the offensive rebound and put it right back.
Okongwu against Fox. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta with the ball, leading by 5. Murray down low. He's defended by Herder. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Here's Fox. He's got 14. The shot and game clock separated by 4. There's the pass to Sabonis. Here's Herter. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Substituting on the court.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Murray kicks to Herter. The kick out to Fox. Shot clock at 5. Mills with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fox in the backcourt with Herter to his side. JaVale McGee is out there with Sabonis. And it's Murray in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
There's a big need for players like Murray, a player who can do damage as a spot-up shooter.
Mills dishes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Bay. Sabonis with the steal. And now the Kings fast break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Fox goes in. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 5. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Back to Mills. Griffin a screen on Fox. The 3 from Mills. Rebound by the Kings. Herter on the wing. And stolen by Bay. Bogdanovich wide open. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
And Fox gets it to go.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
There's the drive. And it's good. 2 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
To the middle. Here's Sabonis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Answering the bell, Sabonis. Big time, guys.
Mills looking it over. Kicks it to Griffin. Back to Mills. And it's Fox with the rebound. The Kings trail by 4. 1:53 left to play here in the fourth. Herter finds Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped, and so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. And deep, Herter. Rebound by the Hawks.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Fox passes to McGee. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Makes it off the glass. Bay's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Bay with the double team. Herder kicks to Fox. Out to the right wing. There's Sabonis. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Fox. Atlanta also making some changes here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bay. DeJounte Murray comes in for A.J. Griffin. And Trae Young subbed in for Patty Mills. Capella, a chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's Sabonis with the ball for Sacramento. Trailing here by 8. It's good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Murray right side. And it's Murray with the jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Monk dishes to Murray. Young against Sabonis. Back to Murray. Shoots over Capella. They get the rebound. Pass to Herder. Monk with the ball. From deep three-point land.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 7. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is...
Tonight, Clark, both of these teams can do damage on the break.
And I don't know anybody who loves basketball that doesn't love this kind of matchup. Get your track shoes on and keep your head out of the popcorn. They're getting up and down in windshield wiper fashion.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Fox against Conley. With the teardrop. Fox, that's good.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And so Sabonis will bring it up for the Kings. Herder with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Fox surveying the D. Pass to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. It's Fox with a drive. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Well, Mike Brown is known as a great defensive coach, but he led the Kings to an all-time great offensive season in 2023.
Yeah, and they actually ranked towards the bottom of the league defensively. So for them going forward, we'll see if Brown's expertise can bolster the Kings' defense.
Man, that one's good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Misses from short range.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
They kick it out to Murray. Back to Herder. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Towns passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Fox. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Here's Fox. And the layup is good off the glass. Fox has got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gobert. Towns finds Conley. The 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Right side Edwards. Pass to Towns. Goes back up. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Towns.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And, you know, he's got that skill set.
Herder from long range. Towns with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible. Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Fox. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Fox. And Gobert with a block. They recover it. Fox right side. Outside Herder. Jacks up a 3. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's Edwards with a drive over Murray. Edwards can't hit.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Fox, that's good.
Man, I tell you what, when Fox is making threes, he's hard to guard. That's a part of his game he's got to continue to work on.
Gobert passes to Towns. Outside Edwards from behind the arc. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Shake Milton out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Brown in at the 3. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards starting. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone. You can't give Barnes even a second, because that's when he strikes and hurts you. A master at the catch-and-shoot jam.
Barnes against Anderson. Shoots over Barnes. Tries again. The kick out to Milton. Pass to Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Monk against Milton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Yep, that one goes. Alexander Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter. Sacramento has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Brown against Monk. Pass to Lynn. Now Barnes. There's a screen by Lynn. Fires the 3. Barnes, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter from 12 feet. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Kings leading. Monk with it. Picked up by Reid. Barnes passes to Lynn. Now here's Monk. Takes the 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Pass to Reid. And Grant, as someone whose career spanned eras, you feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Monk, and that one is hammered home.
Enjoying watching Monk handle the rock now. He has the ability to glide through the defense and does a nice job creating for himself.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Offensive rebound. Lynn. Oh, he missed the dunk. He had a flat tire there, I guess. Alexander Walker with the bucket. And now just a 2-point Kings lead.
Guys, he is on fire this quarter. I mean, what an incredible scoring performance.
Now here's Barnes, tightly guarded. Lynn passes to Monk. Back to Lynn. Here's Lyles. There's the triple. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Milton passes to Brown.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Barnes. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. And here's Brown for three. Fires, hitting the triple. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here he goes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, for Sacramento, 2023 was a year to celebrate. Their first playoff appearance in 16 years.
And they did it with a high-octane attack. Their offensive rating that season was historic, and it was just what the Kings needed to return to contention.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Count it. Edwards has got 8 points.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here. How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Free throw good. Herter. And both free throws good for Herter. 5 ticks left to play in the first half. And stolen by Herter. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Kings ahead, up by 4, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Fox and Herter man the guard spots. Domantas Sabonis out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Murray in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Right side Conley. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Fox. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Fox. 11 points in the game. Pass to McGee. Sabonis with it. Shot clock at 5. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And it's Fox missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Conley looking for an opening. No good on the triple.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And Fox powers it home.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Pass to Edwards. Driving in. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And there's the foul. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
Does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster. And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Fox up top. He's guarded by Conley. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Mike Conley.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the basket by Towns.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Fox. To the paint. Nifty move. And it's Sabonis laying it in. Sabonis has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I like Sabonis' game inside because he's confident and skilled.
The Kings have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Fox. Buries it down low. Now it's a 7-point Sacramento lead.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Edwards with it. Fox picks him up. Edwards against Fox. From deep, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Fox, that's good. Fox has got 19 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Count that bucket.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Fox outside. Pass to Herder. Back to Fox. Sabonis with a screen on Conley. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Sabonis has got 6.
Excellent pick and roll action that time. Sabonis has great hands, rolls out of the screen effectively and hard, attacks the defense as the roll man.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Fox, the pass to McGee. And here's Murray. McDaniels covering. Here comes Murray. It's Herder on the wing. Back to McGee. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Minnesota has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Conley. Yep, count it. And now just a 2-point Kings lead.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Here's Herder. What a terrific move that is.
Speed and agility, guys. I mean, he went right to the defense and took it to the rim.
And offensively, a great show for the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Troy Brown out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Nas Reed. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Milton in at the point guard position. Here's Alexander-Walker. Pass to Reed. Puts up a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Monk with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Kicks it out to Barnes.
Reed with the rebound. Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's the three. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Sacramento has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Substituting on the court.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Barnes feeling it out a bit. There's a screen by Lynn. Barnes goes in. Pass to Lynn. Back to Barnes. Here's Lyles. From deep. Hits the three-pointer.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Now here's Conley. Right side Edwards. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Monk. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. From the arc. Kicks it out Towns. The three is up. Offensive board. From downtown, it's tipped. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And it's a completely new group for the Kings.
Substituting on the court.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Murray. And here's McGee. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Going inside. Now here's Fox. With 1 on the clock. And it's Fox with the jam.
Nice feed, just like his dad. Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
The kick out to Conley. It's stolen by Fox. Here we go, 1-on-1. And it's Fox with the jam.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Down by 12. And that one good.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Conley against Fox. Here's McGee. Outside Huerter. Fox outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Huerter. Over Edwards. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. He gets the first, and that brings him within single digits.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Fox. That one drops for him. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it. And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for the Kings.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
Now, when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Hauled in by McGee. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 14-6 run. Huerter gets the bucket.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
McGee a screen. Huerter with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Fox. There's the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Herder. Off target with a shot. So no problem for Sacramento as they get... All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Keller.
Greg, two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Here's the teardrop. And Conley lays it in.
You know, he left him frozen. The quick move by Mike Conley. Beautiful.
And Young kicks to Capella, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns.
And one of the great rebounders in this league, Clint Capella, plays that role as well as anyone.
Greg, on a per-minute basis, few players are better. Sharp anticipation, works at it, and many of his points come from the offensive glass.
And there's the feed to Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Edwards against Murray. Bogdanovich wide open. Offline with his 3.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Towns. Minnesota again turning it over.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. 4-point game. Murray, good.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
And Murray, here we go. The basket good off the assist from Young. Murray's got his second basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get your better score, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Oh!
And not known for his ball handling, Edwards showing, though, he has got some skills.
It's stolen by Edwards. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Edwards against Murray. Edwards, that's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Now, here is Young. Puts it up. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Here's Murray. And Okongwu has it in the corner. 4 on the clock. And Okongwu slams it in.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes, they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks. So quick, get Bogey the ball, he'll knock him down.
Edwards passes to Towns. The teardrop falls in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
And Young kicks to Murray. Driving in. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Edwards. Out to Conley. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team second.
32 seconds left in the first. Capella against Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here.
You watch some of the best defenders in the league. They're flexible athletes, and Murray has that.
Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And at last, they get one to fall.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Stolen by Conley. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high...
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Hill's out there with Hunter. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Griffin. And it's Fernando in at the center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Griffin dishes to Hunter. Back to Griffin. It's stolen by Milton. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Anderson. And he makes good on the layup.
A heady player in transition. Kyle Slow-Mo Anderson can facilitate as well as find looks for himself.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 4. Now here's Mills. In the corner, it's Griffin. Drives to the hoop. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive and talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. And it's not uncommon to see arguments boil over between teammates, Steve. Sports has a different line than most professions, don't you think?
I do, Kevin. I agree. The physicality and competition factors into that. Most of these guys, you don't argue, but if you have a common goal of winning, usually that takes care of everything. Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Back to Anderson. It's deflected. Pushing it up. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Drills it from outside. Griffin's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks. They get a hand on it. Here's Reed. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here's Hunter. Not a lot of room. Fernando, the pass to Bay. With the drive, and Bay throws it down.
Nice job at reading the defense. I like how Sadiq attacks when he sees something opening up.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
Griffin inside. Brown's there.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Pass to Fernando. Hunter on the wing. 1:37 left in the first half. Bay with the screen for Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Alexander Walker passes to Milton. Chalk up 2 there.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Mills finds Bay. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And we know Sadiq Bey is a reliable player on offense, but at times, Smitty, he's exceeded that.
Oh, yeah, Sadiq Bey can have a big night when his confidence is really flowing, and he's not shying away from big shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Bogdanovich comes in for A.J. Griffin. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Hunter. Young is subbed in for Patty Mills. Hawks passing it around. Here's Young going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
So smooth with his handle. Trey, a handful to stop.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Okongwu's checked in for Bay. Right side, Edwards. Rejected by Murray.
So quick off the floor, Murray can afford to wait until the shooter commits.
Back to Bogdanovich from past the arc. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And there's the pass to McDaniels. There's the dish to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks ahead, up 5. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at point.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Okongwu down low. Defended by Towns.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Edwards against Murray. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Driving inside. And finished off by Edwards.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Edwards passes to Gobert. Bogdanovich against Edwards. Just 4 to shoot.
Fantastic hustle from Bogdanovich. Not giving up anything easy.
Here's Murray. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Steve, what I love about Okongwu is how he uses his body and gets the most out of it.
Kevin, he has crazy athleticism for an undersized center. He's stout on defense and uses that quickness when he has the ball. When Murray gets on a roll, he is really something. What a night.
Conley. The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That's good from Conley.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
And Conley drops them both. The Hawks leading by 3. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Towns finds Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Rebound Atlanta.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And yes, it's good.
As a point guard, Trae Young knows his guys depend on him to find them, especially when uncovered.
And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to McDaniels. There's the triple. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. McDaniels got 5 now.
When you look up floor general online, you see Conley's picture.
Okongwu kicks to Capella. Okongwu down low. Gobert on him. Capella with the bucket.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Pass to McDaniels from outside the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Conley against Young. Dishes it to Murray. Back to Young. Pass to Okongwu. Clock at 4. Capella draws the double. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Here's Gobert. Kicks to McDaniels for the tie. Knocks down the 3-ball. 11 points in the game.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve, DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. Bay comes in for Okongwu. A.J. Griffin's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Mills in for Young. Griffin dishes to Murray. Bay with a screen on Milton. Here's Murray. The shot will not fall. Good D by Anderson. Timberwolves trail. And here's Brown outside. Fernando pulls it in. Here's Griffin. Offensive rebound. And Mills kicks to Griffin. The buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Hawks lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Filling the perimeter slots are Murray and Griffin. Then it's Mills. Then it's Saddiq Bey. And it's Fernando in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Hunter's checked in for DeJounte Murray. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Out to Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley and puts them in the lead. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
When that shot clock is low, Conley is someone you feel very comfortable of taking the shot.
Fernando, the pass to Hunter. And he banks in the layup.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Bey with a screen on Conley. In the corner, it's Hunter. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Towns. And he goes right over Saddiq Bey and slams it down.
The hands of Gobert are consistently moving, which is why he comes up with these steals.
Atlanta calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 4. Young left side. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
Outside Conley. Now the pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline. Conley's shot is off.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Hawks passing it around. Young pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
The kick out to Towns. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
I love how DeJounte Murray plays with reckless abandon. He is fearless with his body, and that can often give him an edge against the D.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Conley finds Edwards. Conley with the screen on Murray. Out to Conley. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Sneaky athleticism of Conley, able to absorb the hit there and still get the shot.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 7. Bogdanovich inside. McDaniels defending. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
Bogdanovich dishes to Murray. And he drives in. Off with the layup. Timberwolves leading by 9. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Towns with the bucket.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Conley.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And Young kicks to Capella. Three-pointer. Gobert pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that one's good. Towns.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Edwards with it. Here's Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Steve.
Defenses will have their work cut out for them here against these two high-powered offenses.
Get your popcorn ready. There should be a ton of scoring, but I'm also looking to see which team can bring the most intensity on defense. In the end, that will be the deciding factor in this one.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. Fox and Herter man the guard spots. Domantas Sabonis out there with Keegan Murray, and it's McGee in at the center position. Now here's Fox. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
Mills the pass to Murray. And the Hawks with another three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And it's Sacramento's ball. 4-point game. Herder passes to Fox. McGee, a screen on Murray. Stolen by Mills. And now the Hawks on the break. Jumps up. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That's some lightning quick hands there from Patty Mills. His pick helps the team get out in transition.
Murray's gotten everything to drop so far. Shooting 4 of 4. Out to Sabonis. Pass to Herder. Back to Sabonis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, Sabonis just taking that hit and finding a way to finish.
It's so much fun getting to watch Sabonis go to work inside.
And you're going to get a double-double pretty much any night from him. The points are always there, and he can rebound with the best of them. Sabonis, a force in the NBA.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
McGee with a steal. Sabonis with it, and it's Mills picking him up. Here's Murray. Back to Herder. Three-pointer, Fox. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
Mills, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It made you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And Sacramento has possession after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. 4 on the clock. Herder from long range. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herder's able to get his feet set that time.
Mills finds Murray. And a foul call. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close...
The previous play is under review.
Challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Mills against Herder. Sabonis with a screen on Mills. On the wing, Murray. Fox outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McGee passes to Fox. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so Capella will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Murray, shot is good.
And Murray wasting no time. He had the space, he rose up, he knocked it down.
Fox goes in, and here's Sabonis outside. Connects from downtown. Sabonis has got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Murray. He's got 15. Bogdanovich on the wing. Picked by Murray. Bogdanovich against Herder. Bogdanovich, no good. For Sacramento, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. To the middle. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
So selfless with the ball. Fox putting the team before himself.
Murray from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Sacramento has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Fox Fox against Murray. And McGee with the stuff.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Murray finds Bogdanovich. The three ball. Here's a Okongwu. Nice move. Oh, the dunk by a Okongwu.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the right iron.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Murray. Beyond the arc. And the Hawks with another three.
And it feels like DeJounte Murray's working at the post office right now because there's stamps of him all over this game.
Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And it looks like
the previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. The Hawks on top. They're up 7. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Okongwu at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Patrick Mills out there with Murray, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Sacramento has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Fox the pass to Herter, and DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Brent, you were a 2-time NBA champion, so you must have the secret recipe. What wins in the playoffs?
Well, Tim Duncan, BA. I mean, obviously, you need a team. It can't be a one-man show, and you need that collective to come together and be playing their best basketball at the biggest time of the year. We've seen these heliocentric offenses, one's built around one superstar, and that becomes too predictable of an offense, or one where a guy can't struggle. If they struggle, the team goes home. So championships are won by teams, BA.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And Griffin slams it in.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Monk on the take. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
You watch Harrison Barnes, Brent. He's a steadying influence out there.
I feel like Harrison Barnes has been an example for younger players since he was, in fact, a younger player, BA. I mean, this guy goes about his business as a professional night in and night out.
15 seconds.
Hunter against Monk. Back to Lynn. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lyles. And there's the rejection. Free throw, no good for Young.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA. Trae Young can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Count it.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Oh, got that one up quick. Lyles has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Young. Whoa, Young! Silky touch.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Monk with it, and it's Young picking him up. Barnes against Hunter. Inside. Here's Vesenkov. Atlanta with a rebound. Here's Young. Pass to Hunter. And here's Griffin outside. Here's Fernando. Len pulls it in.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
To the paint. Picked it out of midair. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Bay. The kick out to Young. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Right side Monk. Here's Lyles. He's covered by Bay. Lyles, the pass to Lynn, and stolen by Bay.
Kings foul. His first. Team second.
Free throw is good. Young. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for Atlanta. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Young with the bucket.
Ooh, there's some of that sweet touch that Trae Young brings around the rim.
The Kings have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Lyles. Out to the wing. Here's Vesenkov. Pass to Lyles. Here's Monk. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Monk's got 7.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Monk against Young. To the wing on the left. Griffin right side. Bay finds Griffin. 6 to shoot. The kick to Hunter. From the corner. He can't hit that time.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Timeout called. Sacramento. But if it goes, what a play! He drains it at the buzzer! Makes his... Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Taking a look at Sacramento. Herter and Barnes fill the wings. JaVale McGee out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Fox in at point guard. Atlanta's got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. And when you talk about raw speed and quickness, no one better than De'Aaron Fox.
BA, if we went into the locker room and looked at the dry erase board, the #1 thing up there on the scouting report is beware of De'Aaron Fox in the open court. Such a tremendous finisher and such a great attacker of the basket. Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
And out of bounds, the Kings will take it. Outside Herter. About a minute played here in the second half. To the right side. Fox outside. Clock at 6. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And there's Herder. That's good on the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. The Hawks leading. Mills with it. Driving inside. Outside Murray. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
One thing jumping out is that first step as Murray's so explosive to get by a defender.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Now Herder. Out to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McGee. Stolen by Capella. Mills with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Outside Murray. Takes a 3. Hauled in by McGee. Barnes, no good on the free throw.
And Barnes, one of those guys that every team would love to have. He just has a workmanlike attitude.
The Kings trailing. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Murray. Bogdanovich against Herder. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. It's stolen by Barnes. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And the three-pointer goes.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Fox finds Barnes. Pass to Sabonis. There's Herder with the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Now, shooter's got to shoot, so when Herder gets the ball, he's not going to hesitate.
Capella with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella, screen on Fox. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovich. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Bogdanovich has gotten his first points in this one.
Bogdanovich got himself in a great spot, just reading where that carom was coming off of the rim and collected it.
Pass to McGee. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Murray, a screen on Fox. Mills attacking. Now Capella. Outside Murray. Bogdanovich on the wing. Herder defending. Here's Murray. There's the drive.
And showing some acrobatic play there. Murray up to the rim.
And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 7. Fox, the pass to Herder. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter here.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Pass to Mills. Back to Murray. Mills with a screen on Herder. Murray passes to Mills. On the wing, Murray. Wide open look. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Timeout call, Sacramento. There's 6 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Murray for 3, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Atlanta closing out the... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bruno Fernando is out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Griffin. And it's Hunter in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Lyles. He's covered by Bey. Lyles, the pass to Monk. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
Monk passes to Lyles. Here's Lynn. It's Monk on the wing. It's stolen by Hunter. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Young on the drive, and he comes up with a bucket. And the Hawks lead by 6. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
No one covering.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Atlanta's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. And Young, here we go. Slick drive by Young.
Defender's just too worried about Trae pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
Right side Monk, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Young. And the first one at the line is good. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And Monk drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
They kick it out to Murray. Takes it inside, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Highlight material from DeJounte Murray, ripping it down.
Pass to Lynn. Mills against Monk. Back to Lynn. Puts the move on. Yes! And the foul! It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
You just can't draw that up any better. It's a pivotal moment in the game, and they go with the size mismatch for the layup.
Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. And Atlanta has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Mills against Fox. Outside Mills. Picked by Murray. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. And the Kings also making a change. Barnes, he's checked in for Murray. Now Capella, down low. Outside Herter. Fox left side to take the lead. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Picked by Murray. Young, the pass to Murray. Shoots over Barnes. And a beautiful finish by DeJounte Murray. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with confidence, Murray stepping up at a crucial point in this game.
There's a screen by Lynn. And Fox, here we go. Lynn passes to Fox. Timeout called. The Kings. They trail by 4. 1:42 left in the fourth quarter here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Murray. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Crucial trip here to the line for DeJounte Murray, but he looks calm. Let's see if he can collect himself.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And Fox powers it home.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up big time.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Outside Murray, pass to Young. Murray deciding where to go with it. Yes, it's good. Murray's got 16 points here in the second half.
Oh, DeJounte Murray coming up big. That's a huge play.
Outside Herter fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Good growth from DeJounte Murray since coming into the league. Started as a role player, turned himself into an all-star.
46 seconds left in the fourth. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. For 3, and it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Herter very comfortable taking that big shot.
Bogdanovich passes to Fernando. And they go to the intentional foul.
His fourth. Team's fourth.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Herter from long range. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
That's a crucial basket, and Herter big time.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Barnes against Murray. The crossover drives to the hoop.
Fox is so good on the offensive end with his quickness. Why not use it on the defensive end? He did there.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're down by 4. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Kicks it out to Barnes. The 3. Yes! And that one brings them within 1.
And the team turning their attention to Harrison Barnes. And for good reason.
And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Now this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
So it's a narrow victory. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.